Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to our show. I'm doing well, having a wonderful day on this 6th March 2025. Now this is a discussion that I have with my father today. We'll come back on the subject. It is absolutely phenomenal as a subject, and I wanted to share the wisdom of a old French Canadian because I think it's important. Dude, we just had a talk with my neighbors, and she's super nice, but she's like, because there's an election coming up soon, and we're talking about the election, and she's like, hey, who are you voting for? I told her who I'm voting for, and she's like, are you crazy? And then I told her why, and she said, it doesn't make any sense. So why ask a question if you're already expecting an answer? I don't understand. So my father, today we were talking, sorry, there's a little bit of rent. We're done, we're good. My father today was talking about something. We were talking about the making content, right? And he was like, hey, I understand how hard you work for this, but is it really worth it? And my first reaction was, again, a bit defensive, but I understand where he's coming from, a place of care and worry. I understand that. But my first reaction was, you don't even know what I'm doing. You don't even know how hard I work. But, he started out with, I know you're working hard, So then we were talking about it, and he said something that I want to elaborate on that is so freaking cool. He says, we don't know the value of hard work because nobody will admit that they aren't working hard. So for example, you're gonna take somebody that's lazy, and you're gonna ask him, did you think you worked hard enough today? And I'll say, yeah, I worked hard enough today. But in your opinion, right, they didn't work as hard as you did. But in their opinion, they work as hard as you did, right? So it's a question of opinion, and opinions are not facts. So it's insane, the fact that you think that since nobody is willing to admit that they're not working hard or they're hardly working, you have this desensitization of what is hard work or what is the I don't know. It was such a good conversation this morning because it was like, I don't know, my father is like, my mom, she'll give me great advice. My father's like more so talking about, he's like me though, because he'll talk about the sun, the morning, the weather. But then once in a while, he'll say something super profound and super thoughtful. And like, holy shit, where'd that come from, Not because he's a dumb guy, but because he doesn't express himself a lot. So it just was crazy to me to think that there was no value in hard work because everybody says they're working hard, So where do you draw the line? And who is to draw the line? Who's judge? Are they judge, lawyer, and executioner? That's the question.